Hey you guys, so I'm out on a walking a strip mall parking lot. It's been a little bit since my last video. I went to Mexico the middle of June, and then I came back, and then on July 4th, I turned 50 years old. So yeah, been busy. Didn't go away for my birthday as originally planned because of my walking situation. But as you can see, I have improved quite a bit since I've been on. I went to Mexico with my crutches and my cane. I had wheelchair assist at the airport. And then I did so well there that I decided to ditch my crutches and my cane and my scooter when I came back. So I've been just walking slow with a limp. Teaching myself how to walk normal again. I was walking with a really bad limp before, but I just slowed myself down. Making sure I take measured steps. So that I can walk with less of a limp and also use the full capacity of my foot muscles and my shin muscles and my ankle, because my stuff was all ripped up. All my ligaments and muscles are all ripped up. I just had a MRI on Thursday and they said everything's healing perfectly. No concerns there. But I do have some nerve damage in the bottom of my foot and some fascia buildup and some keratin buildup, which they say can happen from an injury, from lack of use of the limb and some other stuff. So it'll heal over time. It's all on my efforts. There's no medical intervention that can be done for this. I just have to put in the work of my flexibility, walking normal, and getting myself back on track. So I started seeing a chiropractor again, which has been nice. I really needed an alignment. And if anybody has ever been to a chiropractor, you know that it takes a while to keep you in alignment. You keep popping out of alignment and they have to keep popping you back in. So he said I'm starting to hold the alignment, which is good. I've been 5 times already. Very aggressive treatment. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I go today because it's Wednesday. So, since my last time on here, I tuned into Lauren Lockman's Instagram. It just showed up one day on my feed. So I watched him live and asked some questions, and he suggested a water fast, a 21-day water fast to heal my ankle ligaments and muscles once and for all. So that's a hardcore feat for me, but I've decided to condition myself for it. Of course, he offered, I have a virtual if you can't get here. Of course I can't get there. 21 days in Costa Rica? First of all, it's like $7,000. And then I'm not working. And then I'm leaving my husband for 21 days. That's a lot. Even just the $7,000 part. So I looked at his virtual coaching, and that was $700 a week. Also, it's not something that's attainable at this time in my life. So I said, you know what? I need to figure this stuff out on my own. Sure, it would be nice to have the coaching, especially for such an aggressive treatment. But I've just been doing my own thing. So I decided on July 4th to start water fasting. I did 24 hours on my birthday. So no birthday cake or none of that stuff. I did a water fast. And it was amazing. I stayed in, went out my yard for a little bit, but mostly laid in bed all day and read a novel. The Handmaid, I think's the name of it. There's a 3-part series, not to be confused with The Handmaid's Tale. But it was a good series. I read 3 books in 3 days. That's how good it was. So I laid in bed, took it easy. I was definitely a lady of leisure that day for my birthday. And it was perfect. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So I decided, every time I say I've decided in my head, I start thinking of that song, I've decided to follow Jesus. Every time I start singing it in my head. But anyway, I decided that I'm going to do more 24-hour fasts to condition myself for a longer fast. So I'm doing Tuesdays at 1 p.m. into Wednesday. I'm sorry. Back up. Monday at 1 p.m. into Tuesday at 1 p.m. Strictly water. And then Thursday, 1 p.m. to Friday at 1 p.m. strictly water. And that'll condition me to get used to the fasting again, because I used to intermittent fast all the time, and I used to do OMAD. And then I fell off like I do. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm fasting to get myself ready for a 7-day group fast with a water fasting group I'm in. I find it easier than juice fasts. I'm walking up a hill, you guys, which is not something I've been used to lately. And my ankle is screaming at me about it. But I'm not doing any damage. It's just rehab, my own personal rehab. Because that's another thing, I stopped going to rehab. I'm not gonna pay $30 a session, going 3 days a week to rehab, and then $30 a session, going 3 and 4 days a week to chiropractic care. So I made a decision which one I want to keep. Whew. Now I'm at the top of the hill, and I have to turn around and go back down, which will probably be equally painful. It's early yet, but I think it's in the 90s already. And sweating, but there's a nice breeze going. And I love the heat. I love it. The sun is definitely good for us. Now I'm in this part industrial, part residential neighborhood area. So that's what's been going on there. But I'd like to get myself to the point where I can go on some hikes in the fall, because I've really been missing outside. And my legs are so weak from lack of activity. This is the third day walking. I decided a couple days ago, like, I'm gonna just get up every morning and walk my stairs, because I have 20 stairs to leave my house. So I thought, you know what? Every morning I'll get up, walk my stairs, walk to the corner of my street, and go back in the house. So I did that the first day, and I felt really, really good. So then yesterday, I said I'm gonna challenge myself even further and do something different. So then I came to this area that I'm in now to walk the strip mall. And then today I said I'm gonna go even further still. Did the loop at the strip mall, and now I'm in a neighborhood surrounding the strip mall. So the first walk was about 15 minutes. Second walk was about 25 minutes. And this walk, I'm gonna make 35 minutes. Challenging myself every day. When I get myself up to an hour to an hour and a half, then I'll start taking myself on the trails. But going up and down curbs is more of a challenge. So, you know, when you get out on hiking trails, the terrain isn't level. So I need to be able to navigate different terrain before I'm really comfortable getting out there. And I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera much, but I need to look at the ground, because the ground could have rocks on it or an uneven curb, and that's the last thing I need. So, Mexico. I'll post some pictures of Mexico at the end, and I'll post a picture of my birthday outfit at the end. Now, I'm not normally a birthday outfit kind of person. I'm not even a birthday person. Sure, I love being here for another year, but I don't need to celebrate my birthday for a whole week. Oh, come on, guys, we're going out for my birthday. Monday, we're doing this. Tuesday, we're doing this. And we're gonna all be color coordinated. No, get out of here. I am a person who just likes to thank God for a new day, a new year, and celebrate with my husband. A nice dinner, maybe go on a nice hike or a bike ride and a picnic. That's my idea of a nice birthday. Nothing wrong with what anybody else wants to do. That's just not my jam. Sounds very self-important there for me. So gonna stay in the street because this curb is pretty high. So in Mexico, I finally got to do a cold dip. You guys, the first time in my life. You know, I've been training for this. I've been taking my cold showers for years now. And I've been wanting to wild swim in the winter in the ocean, but I never have anybody to go with. There are no lifeguards in the winter here in New Jersey. And I can swim. I'm not a strong swimmer or a confident swimmer. So then to add in cold temperatures where your muscles get stiff, it's not that great of an idea to do it by yourself. It's definitely dangerous. So then I thought about doing it in a lake. Got some friends together in the Real Juicy Detox group on Facebook. It's a group that I'm an admin in. And got some people together. We were planning a cold dip in February. And then on February 5th, I broke my ankle. So I had to cancel it. But in Mexico, I had the opportunity to do a cold dip. I think that the temperature was 22 degrees, I think. I'll look it up and put the placard at the end because I took a picture of what the temperature was before getting in. Well, you'll see me in this cold pool. It was so cold. Like my thighs, it was insane. I was feeling pins and needles in my thighs. That was the part that hurt the most, actually. My feet were cold. Everything was cold. It was cold, but I got pins and needles in my thighs. I was hoping that it would help the inflammation in my foot, because in Mexico we walked everywhere. We were like all over that resort. Of course we took the golf cart too, but we were everywhere. And then it's hot, so we were all over the place. So I had a lot of inflammation that during that time. And on top of my normal everyday swelling. But yeah, it was amazing. I can't wait to do it again. I wish I had gone earlier in the trip, saw how amazing it was, and did it again before the trip ended, because I didn't have a chance to go a second time, and I really, really wanted to. It was great. I stayed in for 3 minutes. Went up a little ramp. Stayed in for 3 minutes, and it was everything. I loved it so much. I can't wait to do it again. I was thinking of getting one of those plunge pools for my yard. Not like a legit plunge pool, like one of those round plastic things specifically for these dips. But then I'm like, I don't want to spend $100 for something I probably won't use a lot. I can't imagine doing it often, but I want to do it again. So, ooh, it's a lizard just sitting on the sidewalk. Yeah, so I'll post those pictures. My face is so funny. I'm like, ooh. It was amazing though. But my walk is just about done. I've met 20 minutes with you guys, but I did 10 minutes around the strip mall before I got on. So thank you for walking with me, keeping me comfortable and distracted. Everyone who has passed me, they're staring me down. I guess because of the camera and the holder that I'm holding the camera with. They're wondering what's going on. What's she doing? Yeah, but like I was saying, I definitely find water fasting easier than juice fasting. My theory is that when you're taking in the juice, you are still, getting those calories, getting that pure sugar. So your digestive system keeps saying, give me more, give me more. But when you're on water, your digestive system is like, where's the food? What are you doing? Give me food, give me food. And then a couple hours later, it's like, give me food, give me food. Oh, yeah. Big bugs, big bugs. And then it's like, okay, by the third day, looks like she's not giving us any food. May as well stop asking her for it, type of thing. That's my theory. That's what I imagine is happening inside of my body when I'm water fasting. Because by the third day, they say, I haven't gotten to the third day. The most I've done is 52 hours. But even this being my third water fast since July 4th, it's getting easier and easier. So, that's good. My other theory is that with all these 24-hour cycles, my body starts to say, oh, we've done this before. I know what she's doing. We're good. No need to panic. No need to get all shaky and concerned. We got this. She's good. And it goes smoothly. Well, I'm making my way back to the car. And I'll post some pictures at the end of Mexico. And I wish you all a good day. Thanks for watching.